So you want to be a motivational speaker, huh? Part 6. I'm excited to be here again. This is Jeff Yalden bringing a series about the motivational speaking business to you. This is my second one today, and I want to share with you why. I'm getting flooded with emails about people who I've never met. Apparently, you're checking out some of my videos, you're finding it on YouTube, and you're finding that the content is kind of inspiring you to reach out to me. So, specifically, I'm doing this video, part number 6, for 2 people. I'm not going to mention your names. One of you, I left you a message, and I said this is for you. It's also for another gentleman that I was talking to. We were messaging back and forth. So, listen, here's the deal. I just went and checked out your website. And I'm going to be honest with you. Don't get upset at me. You came to me. I'm trying to help you. If this was an easy business and you can make a lot of money, then there'd be many more people doing it. But the bottom line, it's not an easy business. I think we struggle with some of the basic things, but ultimately we're in control of our destiny. You've got great enthusiasm, you have great passion and energy, so I applaud you for that. However, dude, your website sucks. Your website bore me to death. Literally, I watched the video. I don't even know the audience that you speak to. I see a doctor on there that can barely speak. Then I see some other dude with like a stutter, not confident in what he's about to say. I see a police officer. I see a college graduate. I see a student. I'm sitting there, and I gave you way more than the 30 seconds that a client or a meeting planner is going to give you. I'm sitting there, I literally wanted to bite my fingers off because your website bore me to death. Now, here's the deal. Your website didn't show the who, what, when, where, why. It didn't show me who you talked to. And I want these answers. If I'm the meeting planner looking to hire you, I want these answers. Who do you talk to? What is your fee? What is the message that you deliver? How long do you talk? So some of those basic things. Where have you spoken? I want to see reference letters. I want to see testimonials from the people that have hired you to speak. I didn't see any pictures of you in action. And so I'm being kind of hard because I want you to understand whatever audience you talk to, the client or the meeting planner is they're going to compare you. So let's say it's education. You're like me. You speak in high schools all over the country. I've been doing it for 23 years. Now, there's other speakers out there that do a fantastic job. They have great websites. And then all of a sudden, here comes this new guy that no one's ever really heard of. I'm sorry that it's this way, but you can understand. First impression is a lasting impression. And if your first impression sucks, well, I'm sorry. It sucks. And no one's going to hire you. No one's going to really give you that chance unless you know somebody and they're like, oh, yeah, this guy's starting out. We got to get him in the door. We can get him in real cheap. And this is someone that just doesn't want to spend any money. Boom, you're in the door. But the reality is, if you're in my market, they're going to call you because they heard about you. They're going to check out your website. Then they're going to call me, and they're going to go check out my website. And then they're going to go call this other speaker and check out his or her website. And they're going to bring the material to a table with a selection committee, and they're going to be like, okay, we have speaker A, B, and C. So what do you think? And then they're going to look at them, and although it's not you speaking, but it's your material, that is going to trigger a feeling, an emotional feeling to the people that are going to be doing the buying. Your website, it's not even giving someone 30 seconds to say, I want to know more. So having said that, I want to encourage you to spend more time on your website, developing your website, developing the verbiage of your website. I want to see more pictures of you in action. I want to see testimonials. I want to see quotes from people that have heard you speak. If I'm hiring you to speak, I want to see that you're actually speaking, and I want to see how you command an audience on stage. Does this make sense? Sure it does. And so you say, Jeff, well, I don't really know where to start. I can't pick up the phone and call everybody, but you start from the very beginning. You develop reference letters from people who have heard you speak. On your website, I saw you spoke at a B&I meeting. Well, get a couple quotes from people that were at the B&I meeting. Maybe start volunteering. Go to elementaries and middle schools in your community, you know, whether it be Boy Scouts, YMCA, some church youth groups, and then maybe get some testimonials from a youth pastor, a after school YMCA school program director, coordinator, or something. And every single day, if we can get better today than we were yesterday, let's look to get our material better tomorrow than it was today. You are not going to have overnight success in the speaking industry. I've said it time and time and time again. If it was easy and you can go out there and make big money today or tomorrow, then there'd be a lot more people doing it. But the reality is, people can talk a big game, people have a story, but they're not willing to put the time and the effort and the energy in to being one of the very best. Your marketing is one aspect of the career. Your speaking is another aspect of the career. But on the backside, all of your marketing material, website, brochures, letters, flyers, postcards, it has to be first class. And your marketing material needs to represent the fee that you're charging. You can't have marketing material that you pulled out of a thrift shop, but you have the fee of a millionaire speaker. You ain't going to be hired. Have millionaire marketing material and be a speaker that is competitively priced where the market is. I've said it before. Take your ego, cut it in half, look at the value you bring to your audience, cut that in half. That's probably the fee you should be charging. Now, it's different. Obviously, corporate gets paid more than education. I still think find your value, charge that to the client. If they want you bad enough, they're going to find a way to pay for you. I had yesterday, one of the administrators said about the other administrator that brought me in, she said, Jeff, he's been trying to get you in for a couple years. They paid a lot of money. I spent two full programs there. We had an awesome time. So in short, don't have your marketing material suck, and be better today than you were yesterday. You're always seeking to better that marketing material and get your name out there. This is part 6. I appreciate you sending a message my way. You take care.